everyone, welcome back to my channel Canada Stories. I hope you all are doing amazing in your lives. As promised, I'm back again with another PNP video today for you guys, and in today's video we will be talking about Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program, commonly known as OINP. If you're gonna ask me why Ontario, I'm gonna ask you back, why not Ontario? Guys, Ontario is Canada's most populous province and the most popular destination, especially for newcomers. With major cities like Ottawa and Ontario, with roughly of about 6 million people, one can imagine the opportunities you're gonna get. So what's in today's video? In today's video, we're gonna talk about immigration categories under OINP, overview of OINP, eligibility, application process, document checklist, and in-demand jobs. So guys, for your convenience, I'm going to leave the timestamp in the description box below. Please feel free to go ahead and click to the part that is relevant to you. Without further ado, let's begin. So guys, under OINP, there are 3 immigration categories, starting with the employment job offer category. This is for the people who already have a permanent job offer from one of the Ontario employers. This has subcategories as well, but I'm not going to discuss about this category in this video. Moving on to the second category, which is the business category. This is basically for the entrepreneurs. I'm not going to be talking about this in this video. However, I'll be talking about the most popular category, which is the human capital priority stream. This is the most famous one, guys, because 1. It does not require a job offer. 2. Both the FSW and the CEC class can apply under this stream. Just so you know guys, FSW is the Federal Skilled Worker class and CEC is your Canadian Experience class. We'll talk about this in the later part of the video. So guys, these are the 3 categories under OINP. Let me give you an overview about this OINP program, which is the second agenda of the video. Just like I explained in my previous PNP video guys, based on the labor market demand, if there is a shortage for a particular NOC, then Ontario will come up with a cutoff score that is lesser than the express entry cutoff. So guys, you will basically be in the pool along with the candidates who are applying for the express entry. And guys, if you meet the requirements of Ontario's human capital priority stream, then you will be picked from the pool and sent NOI, which is notification of interest, through your online account. Then you will have 45 days to submit your application to OINP from the date you received your NOI. Let's take a look at the NOIs that were sent in the year 2020 along with the cutoff score range. This will help you to understand the cutoff score trend, guys. I'll also leave a link in the description box below. Moving on to the screen now. So here is the notification of interest issued in 2020. Under the Human Capital Priority Stream, there were 6,048 NOIs that were issued. Under French-speaking Skilled Worker Stream, there were 902 NOIs. And under Skilled Trade Stream, there were about 1,464 NOIs that were issued. When you scroll down, you have the NOIs that were issued under Human Capital Stream. So this starts from Jan 15, 2020 with the CRS score ranging between 460 to 472. And when you scroll up, you have the recent date, which is November 12, 2020. There were about 443 NOIs that were issued with the CRS range between 469 to 477. So based on the date here, if you scroll down, you have other NOIs that were issued. You can find them. Scrolling a bit down further, you have the NOIs that were issued under French-speaking Skilled Worker Stream. So you have the information about the CRS score as well. And also you can find the NOIs that were issued under the Skilled Trade Stream. Now that we know the skeleton of how OINP works, let's move on to the third agenda of the video, which is eligibility. Here guys, there are 8 major requirements. Let me take you through. First is your 67 by 100 eligibility score. Second is your ECA. Third is your IELTS. And fourth is your active express entry profile. Guys, I have made a detailed video on how to get your ECA done, how to create your express entry profile, and also to check your eligibility score. In case you need them, please feel free to check the description box below for the links. Moving on to the fifth requirement, which is work experience. When it comes to work experience, guys, as mentioned in the earlier part of the video, this program is for both FSW, meaning skilled worker with foreign experience, and CEC, meaning skilled worker with Canadian experience. So you need to be sure against which category you need to be assessed against. So if you want to be assessed against FSW, then you need to have the following. So you need to have at least 1 year of continuous paid full-time work experience or equivalent paid part-time work experience under the skill level 0, A or B. When I say continuous, it means no breaks in employment over 1 year period, and this work experience should be within the last 5 years. Say for example, you have worked under different jobs under the same employer or a different employer. Then what? It's fine, guys, but you need to have a minimum 1 year of experience of the same NOC occupation that you mentioned while creating your express entry profile. So guys, this was about FSW. Now let's quickly check about CEC. Here you need to have minimum of 1 year of cumulative paid full-time work experience or equivalent paid part-time work experience under the skill type 0, A or B. This work experience should be within the past 3 years. So guys, for FSW it is 5 years and for CEC it is 3 years. So guys, here when I say cumulative, it means the work that you have done must add up to a year. It does not have to be continuous work experience. Next, this work experience should be from Canada along with the legal status in Canada. One important note here, guys, the co-op work term and also the self-employment are not eligible under CEC. Moving on to our next eligibility criteria, which is proof of funds. So guys, you must have sufficient funds to support yourself and the family members who are accompanying you to Canada. I'll provide a link in the description box below that will give you information about how much funds you would require based on the family members. The next eligibility criteria is the intention to live in Ontario, guys. So this is self-explanatory. Moving on to our last requirement, which is having a legal status in Canada. This is only if applicable. So guys, if you're applying from within Canada, you must have a legal status like your visitor record or your study permit or your work permit from the time you're applying, and should maintain this legal status until you get your nomination. Now that we know the requirements of OINP, let's move on to the next agenda of the video, which is understanding the application process. Point 1. Once you get your NOI, you have 45 calendar days to apply for your OINP. Point number 2. You have to apply through OINP e-filling portal. I'll leave a link in the description box below for you guys. It's as good as creating any other account, you guys, with your basic information like your first name, your last name, date of birth, etc. So make sure you key in the right information. So once you register, you will be getting a file number and also a confirmation email. So you can also scan and upload your documents and your supporting documents in this online profile. Moving on to point number 3, it's going to take about roughly 3 hours to complete this application. But it's not mandated to complete your application in one sitting, so you can save your work and return back later. Moving on to point 4, the fee here to apply is 1,500 Canadian dollars. Since we have a brief idea about how the application process works, let's take a look at the documents that we need to collect. Moving on to the screen now.
As you can see here, you have a list or summary of documents that you need to submit under Ontario's Express Entry Human Capital Priority Stream. Starting with the notification of interest, which is your NOI from Ontario, your identity documents, status documents in Canada, education and language test result documents, then documents to support your employment. This is only if applicable, along with your work history, and the documents required for proof of fund, resume, and other optional documents. If you have any dependent family member accompanying you to Canada, you need to submit the passport for all the dependent family members, status documents, and other education or work related or language test result documents of your dependent. And you also have other optional documents as well. So if you scroll down a bit, you will find a detailed description of the documents that you need to send under each category, like your status documents, educational documents, and language test result documents, etc. I'll leave a link in the description box below for you guys for your reference.
Guys, let's pause here. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. Moving on to the final agenda of the video, which is in-demand jobs. Moving on to the screen now.
As you can see here, guys, you have the CRS score for the OINP ranging between 469 and 477, and you have the following targeted NOC codes here. Just so you know, guys, these CRS score and the NOC codes could change depending on the labor market demand. And you have the NOCs here starting with financial managers, advertising, corporate sales managers, financial auditors, then registered nurses, dietitians, and nutritionists, etc. Again, I'll be leaving a link to this as well in the description box below.
That's all I have in today's video for you guys. If you found this video helpful, please feel free to hit the like button, share, and subscribe to my channel Canada Stories. My name is Monisha. I thank you all for watching. Until next video, love you guys. Bye-bye.